What's bonking, guys? Today I'm talking about One Punch Man. So you might recall in one of my earlier videos, I said that I was going to start just making videos about all the anime that I've seen. And I think I mentioned this in my Naruto video, but One Punch Man is the first anime that I ever watched. And it's a pretty good show, and I know season 3 is like in the works. I haven't heard a lot of news about it, so I figured I'd talk about it. Of course, as has been the trend lately, I don't have a One Punch Man game, so I just used Roblox gameplay. And yeah, it might be kind of boring, but I'll try and put clips in of the show. So now, without further ado, I will get into the actual show. So, if you don't know, One Punch Man is about the main character. His name is Saitama, and basically, he is just absurdly strong. He can kill anything in one punch, and that is because he did a shit ton of training. Like you see in episode 1, he was not always that way. He used to be a normal human being. He was like coming home from like the store or something, and there was this like crab monster. It's been like several years since I've seen One Punch Man. As I said, it was my first anime, and I started watching anime during COVID, so it was either 2020 or 2021. But I do remember he like fights this like crab monster. He like rips its eye out. It was like hella brutal. But yeah, like he just decided to start training. And I don't remember his exact regimen. I want to say it was 100 push-ups and 100 sit-ups in a day. And then he did like a 10K run or something. He ate only bananas, and he lived with no air conditioning, something like that. I don't remember the specifics. Also, I don't know what kilometers are because I'm an American, so I just say 10K because I think that's what they said, but I don't remember. Maybe it was miles. Doesn't matter. And he actually trained so hard that it caused all of his hair to fall out. Well, to fall out. So he has no hair. He's bald. That's why. In fact, there's actually one point. I haven't read this because I've barely read the manga. I've read like a few chapters. I know there's some crazy shit in the manga, so I want to read it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But like I heard people talking about, apparently as he's starting to notice his hair falling out, he turned around to look at the back of his head in the mirror, and he turned around so fast that he actually saw the back of his head. Like he was faster than the mirror itself. So that, that just goes to show how insane he is. Very minor spoiler here. At one point, he sneezes away Jupiter. Like, that is how strong Saitama is. He fights a dude capable of, actually, I don't know too much of what he's capable of, but I know he has a fight in space. That's my point. And, this guy is, matching his speed. He's matching his power. I won't spoil who, but Saitama is actually strong enough to overpower him. Like, he is insane. And that's his whole thing. So that's his, serious punch where he uses his power and he one shots. Now, of course, if he doesn't actually punch, it doesn't always kill. Like, for example, there's this one guy named Speedo Sonic. I think that's his name. He's, coming after Saitama, and he just puts up his fist. He literally doesn't punch. He doesn't use any momentum. He just puts up his fist. And Speedo Sonic falls on his fist so that, basically his balls make contact with Saitama's fist, and that hurt him, but it didn't kill him, but that was just because Saitama didn't use any force. But yeah, and he's also crazy durable, so he'll get punched and it just doesn't affect him. I'm sure you guys have seen the manga panel where there's that one guy, his name is Boros, if I remember correctly. This is at the end of season 1. He's this alien, and he rips off all his armor. He's really strong. He's powering up. He's that armor, if I remember correctly, the armor, suppresses power or something. And Saitama's, watching him power up, and he's just okay. He gives zero fucks. And he proceeds to destroy him. So, Saitama is pretty crazy. He is the strongest, and, yeah. Basically he broke his limiter. That's where his power came from. He just tried so hard that he, broke his limiter. And so basically One Punch Man is about him trying to find a person who can withstand more than one of his punches. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's his goal. Is he oh yeah, I want to say it's that life is boring now, and he doesn't enjoy the thrill of the fight. So he wants to meet someone who can actually withstand one of his punches. 2, 3, however many. So yeah, and as I said, he's the main character, but there's other characters. The secondary, I guess, main character his name is Genos. He's pretty cool. He's a cyborg. You meet him pretty early on, and he understands Saitama's strength, and he begs Saitama to train him. That's another thing, is Saitama isn't widely renowned. He's not widely known as being as strong as he is. Even he tries out to become a hero, and he only gets put in the C rank because he like destroys all the physical shit, but like the like mental like written test he doesn't do so well, so he gets placed in C tier. Whereas his student Genos, I believe he got put in S tier if I remember correctly. Maybe it was A tier. But yeah, like, so people don't really understand that Saitama is as strong as he is. He doesn't do it for any money. He just does it, like, you know, just for fun. I believe that's what he says, is that he's a hero for fun. So he just be doing that. There's some other characters like Tatsumaki, I'm sure you guys have seen. She's really strong. I want to say she's like S rank 2. I want to say she's the second strongest hero. I can't remember exactly, but she's up there. Like, she's really strong. King, he's one of my favorite characters. He shows up in season 2. His whole thing, this is a minor spoiler for season 2, you know, just beware. But basically, he is pathetic. He's very weak. He can't do shit. But he has such good luck that everyone thinks he's the strongest hero. Like, I heard at one point in the manga, I think it was Atomic Samurai, like, hands him a katana, and he's like, all right, cut this apple. And King can't even open the fucking sword. Like, he can't even unsheath it. But Atomic Samurai convinces himself, he basically gaslights himself into thinking that King is just so strong that he cut the apple so fast that no one could see it, and so fast that the apple didn't even realize it was cut. You know, and like there's one part where he's about to use this like really strong attack, and then some other guy comes in, I won't say who, but he comes in and he destroys like all the monsters, but he's so fast that no one can see it. So they all think that King used his like ultimate attack when really it was someone else. So, you know, he just does the craziest shit. Like, he'll like sneak away in the middle of a battle and go to the bathroom, and then somehow something will happen to make it look like he killed the monster. So I love him. He's great. And, you know, there's other characters too, but like those are the main ones. Oh, like Moomin Rider, he's pretty cool. He's kind of like a joke character. He just like rides around on his bike, and like he shows up to fight the monsters, and he always gets his ass kicked. Like, he never wins a fight, but, you know, he's there, he shows up, and so people love him for that. And, you know, there's other heroes, like that's one thing I do like, is they'll make heroes out of the most strange things. Like there's a hero called Metal Bat, and that's his thing, is just he fights with a metal bat. Or like there's a hero, I think his name is like Tank Top Master, if I remember correctly. So they just do random shit, kind of. And, you know, I think that's pretty entertaining. So, yeah, you know, if I haven't made that clear already, One Punch Man is satire. It's parodying. I don't know if that's the right word. It's a parody of most shonen, how the character starts out really weak and they have to get stronger. Well, he's the opposite. He starts out already strong, and he's not getting weaker, but he's, I guess, trying to find more people to test him. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty good show. It's entertaining, it's funny, and yeah, I figured I'd talk about it. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and until next time.